Good morning everybody, welcome back to another video. I really want to thank every one of you for watching my last video. I somehow got over 50 views in 1 week. That's amazing. Like, I've never had so many views in 1 week. And the amount of like that I got, also unrecognizable. Thank you guys for so much. And the tips that I got, only a few, but really help. I will look into it. I will surely change this video. Make sure that it's only 10 minutes. Make sure that it doesn't drag out too long. Talk about stupid stuff. And yeah, let's get started, dudes. Hello everybody, welcome back to another video of Rust and how to play with electricity. Today we have a lot of doors that we have to discover and look at. Behind each of these doors there's a secret, or better said, there's a battery with electricity and a component that I'm gonna explain to you guys. But today I'm gonna start first with this door. This is a battery, a medium battery. We talked about this last video, so if you don't know what this or how to get it, just watch the last video. It would really help. But this is a switch. Of course, very easy to switch it on and off, but today we're going to talk about the different components inside of Rust. Behind all of these doors are different types of components. Today, or different components and lamps, just to show you guys a little bit easier how it works, and not only makes it easier for you to remember and learn about it, it also makes it easier to act on it. So first, let's connect the switch to the battery. Always do that first. From a battery to a switch, always first thing you do. This is a splitter. As you can see, it has 1 input and 3 outputs. Now what this does, it changes this input into 3 different outputs. It splits it evenly. So if the power is in, you can see right now the power will be, correctly, 50 power. When it gets in here, as you can see right here, it's 49 because the switch takes 1 up electricity, and then it will split each of these into 1 lamp. As you can see, 49 comes in, and at every light 48 comes out. Or better said, 16 per one, because as I said before, every lamp, or what it splitter does, every input that it gets, it will divide it over each output. So if you have only 1 output, it will just give the 48 power out, but if it has 3, it will do, as you can see, 16 in this instance. So now we have 3 lamps powered. We can connect way more lamps to this one, but this is for another time. So let's turn it off. That is splitter done. So remember, it splits it evenly. So if you don't have enough power, it's gonna be very annoying when you're trying to power a lot of things. Right, here we have the root combiner. The root combiner actually very easy. I shouldn't be explaining it over here. Actually, I should go over here onto the roof. As you can see, I have a lot of root combiners up here. What it does, a root combiner, you can put 2 inputs in. So 1 windmill or 1 turbine and another one. Combine those 2. So you can see 206, and it will turn out, or 104 and 104, and it will turn out into 206, and you can put it again, into another root combiner and you will get to 412. So what it does, it combines the two power sources. So if you have solar panels, it's way more easier to combine the powers together into one big power source. So if you have only one solar panel, you don't need a root combiner. But if you have, like you can see here, I have 12. You just have a few root combiners, and you suddenly have over here 238 power. Of course, not a lot, but because this one has 455, but it's still worth it. So always use the root combiner if you have multiple power sources that goes with a battery. Right, a little bit more difficult. We're gonna go to the memory cell. What this does is if you connect these two, I'm just gonna connect this one to the input. So this is gonna be the main power. This is gonna be toggling, and this one is gonna be setting it. And we're gonna just put the output into lamp, and the other output into the other. Yeah, I did that right. Okay, so when I switch this on, the inverted light will go on because it's in an off state. In the off state, the inverted output will give out, as you can see, 14 power. But if it's when I toggle it, the inverted power, because the memory cell will go on to an on state, the memory cell will invert the output onto the normal output, and suddenly you have light on the other one. But if you toggle it off and set the memory cell, you have of course the same reaction because you turn it on. But if you reset it, so let's do this. Let's do it like this. Suddenly the other one, because you have an on and off state on this memory cell. On, you can set it, then it will of course turn on, or you can reset it, which will turn it off. When it's this memory cell is on, the output will become high and this lamp will burn. But if the memory cell is off, the power will still go through it, but it will go to the inverted power. With toggling, you can make it random. So now it's inverted, but now it's it doesn't work every time, but you can turn it on and off, as you can see with power. So if you toggling would not be that smart to do, but if you just put reset and set, you can just change the course the entire time. Now this lamp's on. Now this lamp is on. As you can see, this one will turn red. Now will turn green. And that's how a memory cell works. So set is on, reset is off. You have to use set and reset or else this memory cell wouldn't work properly, and you have two different powers. So if it's on, output will become high. If it's the memory cell is off, inverted output will become high. So remember that. Right, that is the memory cell. Let's go over to the RAND switch. Yeah, the RAND switch. So here we this up. Let's put this output into power, and let's put this one into the set. You can see the power output will go into the power of lamp. When I turn this on, it will turn on. When I turn this all on, of course, this one will try to go on, but it's already on, so it doesn't work. But if I do it on reset, it will turn off. So basic statistics, a RAND switch, as you can see, when you set it high, it will just turn on. When you set it low or reset it, it will become low. Right. But the RAND switch has one catch. When you make the set high, it has a 50% chance of coming actually on. So now it says, oh, now it's off. But when I turn it on the set, on the RAN switch, you have 50% chance of turning it on. So now I wasn't lucky because I tried to set it, but it didn't work. If I do it again, it didn't work again. So you can go on for... So if you want like a gambling system, you can use a RAN switch, because you can try whenever you want, but you only have 50% chance of actually winning. So if you want to gamble, just use a RAN switch. Right, now we have 4 components done. Let's go quickly over to the electrical branch. Electrical branch is actually very easy. You just have power in, and you have power out. You can see it will just turn on. But the catch on this one is you can configure it. You can set a certain amount of electricity that will branch off. As you can see here, branch out. Whenever I put this to a, let's say, another lamp, stop. 2 power will go from this to the lamp, or whenever you want. But if I put it like 3, suddenly 3 power will go from this to that. So if you put it like, now you got let's see, only 50 powers coming in. So I can do like 47 power out, and then it will not work anymore. Or now it doesn't work anymore because I set the power out too low for the lamp to work, but now enough power will go out to the, let's say, to the next auditor or something like that. But if I put it again to 7, the lamp will go on again, because enough power comes through the power out, or I set enough power that doesn't go to the next, that cannot branch off. Enough power to make the lamp work. So the amount of power that you set here to branch off will go here and will go away. So if you have 50 power coming in right here, which is not true because it's 49, and you set it 47 will, like, power will just stay here and the rest will go to that one. So this amount that you set here will like, how do you say it, get in reserve for this one. So you cannot access it, or you cannot use it. You can only change it by make the branch power lower. So let's say 1 power goes here, then 48 power will go from here to there. But yeah, so you have to really watch out when you use electrical branches. Like, they're very easy to use to branch off your electricity, but you have to remember that you don't branch off too much, or else lamp doesn't work or the auditor doesn't work. So watch out for that. No. Right, the blocker. The blocker, it stops in, just to make it easy, it just stops the electricity flowing through. So I will set this to the block pass through, it's in the output, input. You can see, oh, it works. So it doesn't matter, because I just make it go through and just it goes here. Well, the lamp just works. So what's the catch? Well, if I press this one into the block pass through, it will go off. So you can put this one down like next to put a auditor like on this, on the power out here. You can turn it on through this switch that goes into the power in. But if you want to turn it off because you're you see that your friend doesn't have authorization on it, or you just want to make sure that it doesn't fire at a certain second, you can just switch this one on, make sure that the blocker is blocked, and then watch the enemy get closer, or let your friend into the base, and then turn it on again. So easy. Well, I would say blocker is the best thing to do for a for our turret. Right. this is enough for today. Because your brains need a lot of learning. I hope you enjoyed, and I will hopefully see you in the next video. Then we'll be talking about the rest of these switches, and I wish you all a good day, and I hope to see you again next video. Goodbye.